Have you ever wondered why, after the age of 60 steps that once felt simple now feel so heavy, according to the U.S. National Institute on Aging? Up to 65% of people over 60 have difficulty walking for more than 10 minutes each day. It is not because they are lazy or unwilling to move. It is because the body has silently changed. Joints are no longer flexible. Muscles gradually lose their strength, and energy seems to shorten with every breath. But what is even more concerning is the misunderstanding that this is just a normal part of aging. The truth is different. Your body still has the ability to recover, as long as you choose the right way to move. In today's video, I want to share with you 5 gentle yet powerful activities that can replace walking. They can help you regain strength, improve balance, and boost your energy for life, without needing a gym or complicated equipment. If you are in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, please stay until the end and comment with your country and age. I will suggest what best fits your health condition. 1. Sleep more deeply. If there is one simple thing that everyone does every day, but few truly understand its value, it is sleep. For people over 60, sleep is no longer just a short rest after a long day. It becomes a sacred ritual of recovery, where your body quietly heals itself, little by little. When you close your eyes, your nervous system is calmed, your heart rate is regulated, and your cells begin to quietly regenerate. But unfortunately, the older we get, the more our sleep quality declines. Some people toss and turn for hours without falling asleep. Others sleep but wake up in the middle of the night, only to get up in the morning feeling even more tired than before. According to research from Harvard Medical School, older adults who sleep well can reduce their risk of losing balance and falling by up to 40%, and falls are one of the leading causes of losing independence in daily life. Quality sleep not only helps you stay steady on your feet, but also clears your mind, stabilizes blood pressure, and restores natural hormones. The problem is, we often take sleep for granted, as if it is just something extra at the end of the day. But sleep is not laziness. It is the most powerful healing medicine for the aging body. And to sleep well, you do not need sleeping pills. You just need to recreate a sacred space for your sleep. Start by dimming the lights in your home about an hour before bedtime. Instead of watching TV or using your phone, turn off bright lights and use a soft, warm lamp. This helps your body understand that night is coming. Brew a cup of chamomile tea or warm water with a few slices of ginger. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Repeat this 10 times. If you enjoy reading, choose a paper book instead of an electronic device. These small habits send safety signals to your brain, allowing your nervous system to relax and enter sleep more easily. Another tip is to keep your bedroom slightly cool and completely dark. You can close the curtains, turn off devices with blinking lights, and keep your phone away from your bed. Quiet and darkness are the 2 most loyal companions of deep sleep. You may not get used to it on the first night, but if you stick to these simple steps for just 1 week, you will begin to feel the difference. You will wake up more gently, with a clearer mind and a lighter head, and that is when you know you are on the right path to recovery. Sleep does not need to be long, only deep. It does not need to be expensive, only done right. And each peaceful night is a promise of a stronger, healthier tomorrow. 2. Break the stillness. Many people believe that if they can no longer walk long distances or run like they did in their youth, it is best to sit still and rest to conserve energy. But in reality, it is the prolonged sitting that silently weakens the body day by day. Passive stillness not only slows down blood circulation, but also causes muscles to shrink, digestion to become less efficient, and the mood to grow sluggish. The more you sit, the more your body withdraws from its natural vitality, and your spirit can easily fall into fatigue and lack of motivation. According to a study published by Tufts University, simply standing up and moving gently for 3 minutes every hour can reduce the risk of muscle weakness and joint pain by up to 30% in people over 65. This does not mean you need intense workouts. Just a few light and regular movements each day are enough to remind your body that you are still here and still want to live well. So what can you do? Start with the very chair you are sitting on. Once every hour, place both hands on the armrests and slowly stand up. Then sit back down. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. This simple motion helps activate the thigh and glute muscles, which are essential for balance and fall prevention. Next, while still seated, lift one leg slightly off the floor and hold it for a few seconds. Then switch legs. This helps improve flexibility in your knees without even leaving your chair. When you stand up to get a drink or grab something, take a moment to stretch both arms up as if reaching for the ceiling. Then gently relax them down. This stretch helps release tension in the shoulders and neck, which often becomes stiff from long periods of sitting. If you feel cheerful, you can walk in place for a few steps while breathing evenly, just to gently wake up your heart. These movements may seem small, but they have the power to awaken your inner energy. Every time you stand up, you are telling your body that you are choosing to stay healthy. Every motion is a step toward reconnecting with your hidden strength. You do not need to run far. You just need to avoid sitting too long. Movement is a natural rejuvenation medicine that needs no prescription, and you can start right now. 3. Welcome the sunlight. In today's modern lifestyle, we spend too much time indoors, under artificial lights, behind windows, or in closed rooms. But the human body was not made to live apart from the sun. For people over 60, this becomes even more important, because sunlight is not only a source of energy, but also a natural medicine for overall health. Did you know that vitamin D cannot be produced without sunlight? And what's more, after the age of 60, the skin's ability to produce vitamin D decreases significantly, while the body's need for it increases due to weakening bones and a slower immune system. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, vitamin D deficiency is linked to over 60% of muscle and bone weakness and falls in older adults. That is why getting morning sunlight is not a small matter. It is a deeply restorative act. You do not need to go to the park or sunbathe for hours. Just open a window and sit where gentle early sunlight reaches you, between 6:30 and 8 a.m., or step out to your porch for 10 to 15 minutes. That is enough for your skin to receive valuable sunlight without harm. During that time, take deep breaths and let the sunlight touch your face, hands, or legs, like a gentle hug from nature. Sunlight not only strengthens your bones, it also helps regulate your body's internal clock, helping you sleep better at night and feel more alert during the day. It even improves your mood by increasing serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps lift emotions. On days when you feel tired for no clear reason, try stepping outside for a few minutes. You may find your spirit feeling lighter. If your skin is sensitive or the weather does not allow you to go outside, you can still sit by an open window. Let fresh air and natural light touch your skin. Even this small act of reconnecting with sunlight and natural rhythms helps your body remember what it feels like to be alive, energized, and calm from within. The sun never charges a fee. It only asks that you step out and be ready to receive. And sometimes, the simplest things bring the biggest changes. 4. Rebuild leg strength. Throughout your life, your legs have carried every journey. They lift you up, move you forward, keep you balanced, and help you stay steady through every challenge. But after the age of 60, your legs often lose some of that flexibility. Just a few steps up the stairs can cause knee pain. Standing up and sitting down becomes slower. And feeling unsteady with each step can make you lose confidence. However, this does not mean that your strength is gone. It only means that your strength is waiting for you to call it back. Many people think that training the legs requires a gym or fancy equipment, but the truth is, you can start right at home, with just a chair and a few minutes each day. Simple but consistent exercises not only strengthen your thighs and glutes, but also restore your ability to stand firm and help prevent falls, something very important as we age. According to research from McMaster University in Canada, performing basic leg exercises for 10 to 15 minutes a day over 6 weeks can increase an older adult's ability to stand up without using their hands by up to 50%. This means you will feel more confident getting out of a chair, stepping onto a curb, or walking across a slippery floor without fear of falling. So start with the sit-to-stand exercise. Place a sturdy chair behind you. Stand in front of it with your arms gently extended forward for balance. Slowly lower yourself until you touch the chair. Then stand back up slowly. Repeat this 5 to 8 times every morning. If your knees are weak, you can hold on to the armrest gently, then gradually let go as your leg muscles grow stronger. Next, try leg lifts while seated. Sit upright in the chair. Slowly lift one leg until it is parallel to the floor. Hold for a few seconds, then lower it. Repeat 10 times with each leg. This exercise activates the front thigh muscles and improves blood flow to the legs, helping reduce numbness, cold feet, or nighttime cramps. If you have a resistance band, you can wrap it around both legs and do gentle knee-opening motions, or simply stand and raise your heels up and down repeatedly. You will begin to feel a gentle awakening in the small muscle groups in your calves, which play a key role in balance. Remember, what matters is not how many repetitions you do, but how consistently and mindfully you repeat them. Each time you exercise, you send a signal to your body that says, "I still believe in you. I am still choosing to live actively and with strength." At first, you may feel some soreness in your legs, but that is a good sign. It means your muscles are waking up after a long rest, and day by day, they will grow stronger, more resilient, and ready to walk beside you for many more years. Your legs are not just where the journey begins. They are what protect your independence and freedom in older age. Take care of them the way you would care for a dear friend because they have quietly walked with you your whole life. 5. Practice yoga and Tai Chi. There are times when you do not need to move faster. You just need to pause and listen to your body. Growing older is not a retreat. It is an invitation to return to yourself in a gentler and deeper way on the journey to restoring health. Yoga and Tai Chi are two powerful practices that help you connect with your breath, your movements, and your inner peace, even if you no longer walk as much as before. You may have seen groups of older adults practicing Tai Chi in the park in the morning, moving gently like flowing water. Or you may have heard about slow-paced yoga routines that improve flexibility. What is wonderful is that both practices do not require strong physical strength or extreme flexibility. They only ask for your presence, your patience, and your openness to receive. According to a report from the American Geriatric Society, older adults who practice Tai Chi 3 times a week for 8 weeks reduce their risk of falling by up to 58%. They also improved balance and noticeably stabilized blood pressure. These exercises, which combine slow movements, posture holding, and breath control, are not only good for your bones and joints, but also help calm the nervous system and release emotional tension. You do not need to join a large class or have a personal instructor. Right in your living room, on your porch, or in a quiet corner of your garden, you can follow simple guided videos. For yoga, you can begin with basic movements like sitting upright, inhaling while raising your arms, and exhaling as you lower them. Try light balance poses, such as sitting meditation, wrist rotations, or gently folding forward. Just 10 minutes a day can help you feel flexibility returning to your joints and breath. Tai Chi brings the sensation of your body floating through space, moving in circles, softly and smoothly, like water flowing through blocked areas. Every motion becomes a message: I listen, I let go, I am living in the present. And this is what helps you reconnect with life in a meaningful way, without force. When practicing yoga and Tai Chi, what matters is not perfect technique. What matters is that you feel calm inside, warm within your body, and light in your movements. If you cannot stand for long, you can practice while seated. If balance is difficult, you can hold onto a wall or a chair. What matters most is that you do not stop. Every day you give to stillness is a day you are nurturing your balance. Every mindful movement is a doorway to new life in your aging body. You do not need to race against time. You only need to return to your own rhythm, slow, present, and full of care. Growing older does not take away your vitality. It simply invites you to shift into a deeper, slower, and more meaningful rhythm of life. When you no longer walk as much as before, it does not mean you are leaving your health behind. On the contrary, you only need to choose new ways to care for your body, gentler and wiser ways. Deep sleep, small movements, warm sunlight, steady legs, and mindful breathing. Each of these is helping rebuild the foundation for a strong and healthy body. The wonderful thing is, you do not need to change your whole life at once. Just choose one thing from today's 5 suggestions that fits you best. And begin with patience. Maybe it is 5 minutes of morning meditation. Maybe it is lifting your legs a few times while enjoying afternoon tea, or simply opening the curtains to let the sunlight gently touch your skin. Your body will remember each small act and quietly begin to heal. Believe that every good choice you make today is a gift to your future body. You do not need to be like anyone else. You do not need to keep up with anyone else. You just need to be honest with yourself and keep moving forward, even if only one small step at a time. If today's content brought value to your health, please follow this channel and leave a comment below. We read and listen to every message to create more helpful, easy-to-follow videos that support your well-being each day. Which of the 5 habits are you practicing now? Share with us, so others your age can find motivation and hope as well.